I sit on his knee. Presto, changeo, and now he is me. Hocus pocus, we take her to bed. Magic is free. We're dead.
All right, and it's time once again for another episode of Conversations in Horror.
My name is Kevin L. Powers.
I'm Ron McLellen.
And I'm Fats.
Oh.
And today we have a special guest today.
Me.
Who is Fats from the film Magic starring Anthony Hopkins as we discuss what is our topic today.
Our topic is evil dolls.
That's right.
Like me.
Evil dolls are our topic today of discussion.
That's right, Fat, you're freaking me out. Quit staring at me. You have huge... What big eyes you have.
Don't talk about my eyes, schmucko.
Better he stare at you than me, Ron.
Right on. Yeah, we're going to talk about evil dolls today, like our friend Fats here, who is our special guest. And evil doll movies, which there's a lot of them out there, Kevin.
There are a lot.
Man, there are a lot.
Magic being the one, we might as well get that one out of the way, since Fats knows so much about that one.
I do indeed.
Now, that was one of my favorite movies back in the day. I haven't seen it lately, but it still remains one of my favorite because of you.
Me? Ah, schmucko.
What about you, Ron? What do you think?
I love magic, and I actually own Fats now.
Nobody owns me, schmucko.
Yes, nobody owns you. You know, he's just one of many ventriloquist movies out there. Another one being Dead Silence.
That's right. That's right.
What a rip-off of my movie that was. I didn't like it.
Oh, I loved it. It was great. And I actually got to go to Dave Anderson's studio in California with my friend Toby Sells, and we saw some of the puppets and some of the props for Dead Silence. We saw the puppet, the prop with the guy sitting in the wheelchair. He was a ventriloquist guy with his back hollowed out and everything, you know.
Oh, nice.
We actually got to see that prop while we were in Los Angeles, and it was very cool.
Well, one of the things I love about killer doll movies is that they're always unexpected. Some films, the dolls are good guys. Sometimes they're bad guys.
You calling me a bad guy, schmucko?
I'm not calling you anything but what you are, Fats. One of my other favorites is the Puppet Master series.
Yeah, those were really good. I mean, the little puppets were so creepy. My favorite of the series is Toulon's Revenge.
Mine too.
Part 3. That's just Toulon's Revenge. Is it 2 or 3?
That's 3.
3.
That's 3.
That's what I thought, yeah. The first one was great. Second one was good. Part 3, Toulon's Revenge, it was just off the chains. It's my favorite of the entire series of Puppet Master movies.
Well, they introduced Six Shooter, which was my favorite of all of them.
Yeah. So who is your favorite Puppet Master doll? Six Shooter, I guess.
Six Shooter is my favorite.
Yeah, guess what my favorite Puppet Master is? Okay, it's Blade.
Well, you sound like you're indecisive there, schmucko.
He is indecisive, Fats. I also like Leech Woman, but they never actually gave her a real name.
Yeah,
so.
she's gross.
Oh, come on. You and her would make a perfect couple.
But I'm gonna spit that crap in my mouth. No.
All right. Moving on to another film, I guess. What's another one, Ron, that you like?
Well, I mean, Demonic Dolls, they were fun. I mean, Full Moon did several. You know, like Doll Man.
Oh, yeah. Doll Man. Well,
Tim Thomerson.
Tim Thomerson. You mentioned the... What was the other one that I was thinking of? The Demonic Toys, they had like 3 or 4 of those movies.
Yeah, the Doll Man movies.
And then Doll Graveyard.
Trancers. But Trancers wasn't really about dolls.
No. But Doll Graveyard was. They had some creative ones in there.
Yeah. And then Puppet Master meets Demonic Toys, which is absolutely horrible.
By that time, the sequels were getting a lot of, you know.
They were getting ridiculous.
I don't like sequels.
Another one of my favorites is Dolls.
Dolls was very good.
By Stuart Gordon. I mean, that was
an older movie.
Yeah, much older movie. And I love that one because at the end of the movie, and I'm sorry if I give this away, some of the characters end up getting turned into dolls, which is one of my favorite things in the movie.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I remember, yes, the guy from Motel Hell is in it.
Yeah, I can't remember his name either. It's been a while. But everyone does some type of doll movie with killer dolls, and there's Dolly Dearest, if you haven't seen that one.
Oh yeah.
Demonic possessed doll, another great one, another fun one. I don't know if it's great, but it was really fun to watch.
It was.
Of course, the doll movie, the B-doll doll movies, of course, is my favorite of all time. Child's Play, Chucky, who has gone on to be 5 or 6 films in. Curse of Chucky being the latest one.
Chucky's a punk. He's a punk.
You didn't like Charles Lee Ray?
No, he's a punk.
You sure you guys aren't like friends?
He's a punk.
What if you guys get to work together and do a little killing spree of yourselves?
I don't think fats can do that.
But
doll movies freak me out because dolls are freaky. There was an episode of Supernatural where this old woman had just tons and tons and tons of dolls, and one of the characters walked into the room with all the dolls, and he was like, "Oh yeah." And so I kind of get the whole "let's not mess with dolls" thing.
Okay.
Well, they're creepy. I mean, dolls are creepy. You got to admit it.
Yeah. Well,
Dolls, clowns, and midgets.
Well, even in animated films, dolls get their little turn. We've all seen, of course, Toy Story, but more importantly, the animated film 9, in which the dolls were center stage. I actually really enjoyed.
Exactly right. Movies about killer dolls. Oh, they're
strange
illumine my nightmares.
They're a strange commodity because, there's people out there who love them. There's people out there who hate them. But they have this weird quality because it's a toy that more or less should be innocent but isn't. I mean, recently this year we had Annabelle that came out.
Oh no, that I hear is very good.
Yes, Annabelle. I mean, she made a small appearance in The Conjuring and then got her own movie.
That's right.
I mean, so dolls are still horrifying the audiences even today.
Yep.
And then, you know what? The most other famous one, Trilogy of Terror.
Oh yeah.
The Zuni doll.
The Zuni doll is woohoo.
So popular that they had to bring it back for the sequel, which is the only good part of the sequel.
Yep. And it's kind of amazing. I was just looking at the picture from the ventriloquist dummy in Dead Silence, and he kind of looks like you, Fats.
I don't look anything like me, schmucko. He looks like a punk.
Yeah, I think the eyes don't really match yours.
No, I don't think they do. But still, hey, he's a creepy ventriloquist doll. Now, ventriloquists, they're like their own genre of dolls. Mm-hmm. And there was this one movie I watched called Triloquist.
Oh, yeah. That's been a long time since I've seen that one, yeah.
It was a really good movie. I actually liked it a lot because it was, and there's several episodes of like Twilight Zone, Outer Limits stuff that deals with ventriloquist dolls. One had Cliff Robertson, where he was a ventriloquist, and the doll kind of did the whole Fats Corky thing, where the doll kind of took over the ventriloquist and made him do things he shouldn't do.
I would never do that.
Oh.
No, it's not very nice.
How about the Tales from the Crypt episode with Don Rickles and what's his name?
It's what's his name?
That the one with Don Rickles was a very good episode in which the ventriloquist dummy actually ended up being his twin brother who grafted to his arm or hand.
Oh yeah, it's actually his. It's not a real dummy. It's
his twin.
It's a Siamese twin.
Yeah, that was disturbing. I wasn't expecting that one.
It was.
Bobcat Goldthwait.
That's who it was.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yeah, he was.
He
was the one who wanted to train to be the next ventriloquist.
Oh yeah, he was young.
He was a young ventriloquist. Yep.
Yes, indeed. Let's listen to a cut from Tales from the Crypt, the ventriloquist's dummy.
Stir up old memories? To pry into my fame? Speak up, damn it!
Tomorrow is amateur night at the Nautical Club.
Who gets it?
I wanted my first time in front of an audience to be on the very same stage that I saw you perform. I was hoping that maybe you'd come by and give me your critique, maybe some pointers.
I don't go out much.
Don Rickles does not go out much. But that was in, God, what year was that anyway?
I think it's 90s. But, I mean, and Killer Dolls and dolls in general had a very big life and anthology series. I'm sure there's the Tales from the Dark Side, Tales from the Crypt, was the Twilight Zone. I mean, dolls are just something that's inherently we are a little bit afraid of. We love to look at dolls, and women love to collect dolls, and children love to collect dolls.
Right.
But there's a little something terrifying about dolls, or the possibility that the doll will come to life. I mean, think of Poltergeist. We all remember the clown doll that terrorizes the child in Poltergeist.
Oh, one of the worst dolls that scared me was in the movie Amusement.
Oh, music.
The
Yeah.
clown doll sitting in the chair, and it wasn't really a clown doll, but it looked like a clown doll. And yeah, that was real freaky right there.
Oh, another one would be Joe Dante's The Hole. The best sequence in the entire
yeah.
movie was the doll one.
It was.
You know, dolls are just inherently scary.
Evil. The eyes, they got black eyes. Even the ones with blue eyes are black eyes. I'm scared of dolls. I don't like dolls. I don't appreciate dolls. Ventriloquist dummies I can deal with.
Well, thank you.
But dolls, no.
I'm not a big doll lover myself, but they are freaky.
So what would be one of your favorite doll movies? Fats?
Me? Magic.
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 Well, what did
Favorite.
you...
Because it's me.
Well, what did you think of Pinocchio's Revenge?
Hated it.
There's not
Hated it. Hated it.
Would you like there to be a story about you like Pinocchio?
Hating.
Okay. I won't mention Pinocchio. Won't mention them again.
Well, there's a lot of dead doll movies and dolls that make people dead movies, and I don't know. It's just, I guess the one that really scared me the most, just really scared me, was, besides Magic,
Thank you.
Dead Silence was really it was a very atmospheric film.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it was, especially I like the way they got into the house. They had to go over that water and walk across those old planks, and it was like it was flooded out, and it was really a creepy set with a big ass house. And then they go up there and they see all the different ventriloquist dummies and dolls in the attic, and
Oh yeah.
and I don't even remember the name of the main ventriloquist dummy, if he even had a name, but it's the one on the poster. But man, he was creepy. He was very creepy. About like you, Fats.
Not like me.
Well, I think that's what's so inherently scary about dolls is doll movies in general, is that the more innocent they are, or the more innocent they look, the scary they are. I mean, in The Conjuring, the Annabelle doll wasn't as scary at first because she's all roughed up and has marks and stuff like that. But when you watch the Annabelle movie, where she's brand new, she's much more terrifying.
I want to marry her.
Why am I not surprised?
Annabelle.
I think you two would have a wonderful marriage and produce some wonderful kids.
Oh, yes. I could definitely get some wood up with Annabelle. Annabelle.
Okay. Going to some more doll movies, I'd like to take a few moments just to talk about some of the stuff out there that I personally like, besides Magic, or even the Child's Play series. I kind of dig the smaller doll movies that aren't necessarily Hollywood driven, but have a flair for the more outlandish. Like I said, Dolls, one of my favorites. Judy Gordon, who did Reanimator and From Beyond, had this chance to do one. And, also there was the Saw doll.
Oh yeah. Jigsaw's doll.
Jigsaw's doll.
And his name was Billy.
Billy. Thank you, Billy. I think you and Billy would be very good friends.
Billy is a friend of mine.
Why am I not surprised?
He's a friend.
Thinking of any of the other dolls out there, I'm trying to...
Oh, I forgot about the whole scene in Killer Clowns from Outer Space where they make the police officer a ventriloquist dummy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
That was cool.
I think we've all seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and we all love that movie in a very campy way. And one of the best dolls out there is the Crypt Keeper.
Oh yeah, he was not really a doll. He was just a puppet. But
A puppet is.
now puppets are like dolls.
What
I
do you think
guess.
a ventriloquist dummy is?
It's a dummy.
It's a dummy that's being controlled by someone else.
I'm not a puppet, Schmucko.
Hey, I wasn't talking about you personally, Fats. I'm trying to think of the movies in which are more effective. The ones in which the doll is coming to life on its own, or whether or not it's a psychological thing. In Annabelle, it's more or less a psychological thing. Magic, psychological thing.
But in Magic, he actually thought the doll was alive. And he even used Fats as a weapon to kill Anne Margaret's husband. Because he asked Fats, he goes, how do I kill him? How do I kill him? What do I use? And what did you say, Fats?
I said me.
And so the doll was actually used as a weapon to kill somebody.
Yeah, but is it more terrifying to have an unhinged character who uses a doll like that, or is it much more effective for the doll to actually have a life of its own, like the Puppet Master films?
Like it's possessed or whatnot.
Exactly. You think that's more effective?
It's more real.
It's more real.
Yeah, it's more real. I mean,
There is
It's
one I haven't even seen
psychological
yet.
crap.
Have you seen Black Devil Doll?
oh God, no. I've never seen
That one I've been told is a very good
Oh,
movie.
Devil Doll. Yeah, I thought you said Black Devil Doll.
I
Yes.
did say Black
I
Devil
want
Doll.
to see Devil Doll.
Devil Doll is an older movie.
Yes.
Black Devil Doll is a more recent movie.
Oh, I've never seen Black Devil Doll. Where did you see that at? On here?
I know that's on my list of films to watch that I haven't gotten around to.
We're looking at different demonic doll pictures and movies and stuff.
Because
Devil
unfortunately, they come. They don't come in a very regular basis. Killer doll movies, with the exception of the Child's Play films, which are the most successful, and the Saw films, which have Billy in all of them.
They've been doing doll movies forever. Like Devil Doll, we just talked about. That's 40s, 50s, probably 50s. Devil Doll was. I want to see it again. It's been years since I've seen it.
It's been years for me too. I haven't seen it in a while.
Then Cliff Robertson in The Twilight Zone with his ventriloquist dummy,
Well, like I've said, a lot of
That's-
shows do that.
60s.
Mm-hmm.
Dead of Night, 1945. The ventriloquist dummy.
Yep. That was actually a very good movie. I haven't seen that one in a long time either.
I haven't seen it at all. I want to see it now.
I might have to pull that one back out and rewatch it again. I haven't seen it in so long.
But yeah, a lot of the dummies like Billy, who actually he talks, but he talks kind of remote control from, whereas the puppeteer is not there with him. He's somewhere else operating him, and speaks through whatever.
Ah. Okay. Well,
So-
I just thought about another one. I'm sure we all remember this. Freddy Krueger in Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, The Dream Warriors, when he uses one of his victims in one of the dreams as a puppet.
Oh yeah. He actually turns into a puppet himself.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's something that's very common, and that, one of the most terrifying sequences in that film, when it came out, of course, was that one there.
Well, I think the thing about dolls and ventriloquist dummies and puppets and stuff like that is they kind of play on people's imagination because they are very surreal looking and it gives them a creepy demeanor. And so and it's like mannequins the same way.
Mhm.
Mannequins I guess can fall into that category. As creepy things, and any automaton or doll or, like I said, ventriloquist dummy, all those things just look so surreal and they really just, and it's almost like you look at them, it's like they're staring at you, but they're not alive, but at the same time they kind of freak you out a little bit.
Yeah, I agree with
There's
that.
actually a phobia that, like colorophobia, the fear of clowns. There's actually a phobia, and I forgot what it's called. We will look it up. But it's the
Phobia.
fear of dolls.
Well, I'm hoping that there's not many women with that predicament.
Now, I'd say it's probably mostly men. Oddly enough, it's called pediophobia. And pediophobia, also known as the fear of dolls, is a relatively common kind of phobia. It is an anxiety disorder that can be associated with a range of different dolls, from mannequins, like I said, to ventriloquist dummies, regular dolls, old dolls, new dolls, anything that has that surreal, creepy, I don't want to be in the same room with him look. So there you go. Pediophobia.
Well, there's something I learned today because I had no clue that that even existed.
Be a good name for a evil doll movie. Pediophobia.
Did you know about that, Fats?
Nope. Didn't know about that. I am not a pedophobe. Dolls don't scare me because I am one.
All right.
Hey guys, I gotta go. I've got to go real bad. I gotta go make wood. See ya.
Well, that's how it is with our guests. They just come and go when they please.
They do. Oh, and Goosebumps. Slappy.
Oh.
Remember Slappy? The ventriloquist dummy from Goosebumps?
Told you,
Yeah.
anthology shows use that very often.
They certainly do. They like their dummies and they like their dolls.
Well, now that Fats is gone, I like to stay with Chucky myself.
I heard that.
Okay.
Well, he's got ears everywhere.
He does.
Well, dolls it is. Dolls, dummies, mannequins, puppets. They all suck. They all scare me. They all have to burn and die. With the exception of Fats, of course. So with that being said, I'm Ron McLellen.
And I'm Kevin L. Powers.
And this has been
Conversations in Horror. And we thank you all for listening about our crazy dolls. And we thank Fats for stopping by and giving his 2 cents.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Conversations in Horror is copyright 2014, Broken Lighthouse Pictures. All rights reserved.